All right, we are live right now. We are live with the Podbum Strategy Masterclass. All right, so this masterclass is designed for select industry professionals who want to learn how to leverage tools such as Shopify to predict how they're going to do and will be successful starting in 2019. That's not the only thing we're doing. We're also enabling select folks to be able to understand some of the dynamics and things that are going to be happening in 2019. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, as you guys already know, the stock market is seeing some market downward trends. In addition, you also have a thing called the government shutdown. So you get all this divergent events happening almost simultaneously. So what does it portend? What does it mean for future goals and planning that you have to do? Okay, and that's kind of what we're talking about on this particular podcast episode of the Hangout podcast. Okay, we're trying to help you set the right goals in the coming year. All right, using the right strategies. Okay, and obviously, setting the right goals using the right strategies is easier said than done. What we're trying to do with this particular podcast episode is telling you how you can prioritize your goals to enable you to achieve maximum accomplishment and success going forward in the coming year. I know that's something that everybody's looking to actually gain some kind of an advantage when it comes to achieving your goals. But what you gotta understand is by not prioritizing your goals, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure. Okay. And so these strategies will enable you to actually be ahead of the game by playing catch up when it's actually time to execute the goals that you already either are making plans to do or the ones that you already have planned but don't know how to accomplish. Okay. So again, these are the strategies to help you set the right conditions to achieve the right kind of goals for 2019. What I'm going to also do is there will be a link at the end of this particular audio recording that you can click on to take you to a registration page where you can actually learn more. And you can set up your own goals and we can help you refine and prioritize those goals so you can achieve much success going forward next year. All right. How many of you actually are in a situation now that you are thinking about changing jobs? Just say yes on the chat line right there. Just chat yes so we can see. All right. I see a couple of yes there. I'm going to say yes real quick. Yes. Okay. So yeah, everybody, yes. All right. Well, how many of those folks that are looking to change career have a strategy in place that would enable them to actually do the right planning, sequential planning that's going to help them accomplish their goal? Yes? Just that yes. Heck yeah. I'm going to type heck yeah for you guys too. Okay. So yeah, I see it's in heck yeah. So that's it. And then you probably need to know a way to actually get this going for you if you don't already have that in place. Okay. But that's not all we're going to help you guys do here, right? We're also going to help you figure out a way to action some of the goals you already have, right? What I mean by action is sometimes you got to prioritize your goals incrementally. Okay, say for example, you got a long-term goal that's it's going to be a year. You do 10 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, things like that, right? 180 days. And then you'll be able to measure how far off you are from the goals you originally set to where you currently are going forward. All right. So yeah. So we're pretty much been talking for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Right. So if you have questions right now, it's time to type the question. Okay. What I'm going to do is respond to the questions as I see them on the chat line. Okay. So John says, what's the key to accomplishing goals set in advance? Well, I'll tell you, John, the key is actually revisiting those goals. Okay, so type that up, revisiting the goals, right? And when you revisit the goals, it helps you kind of like reprioritize the goal, if that makes sense. So revisit your goals and take a look at them with this goal that you've already set before, and try to understand what in fact those goals mean for you and what you can get out of them when they're not really getting after what you intended for them to be. Okay. All right. So the other thing I was going to tell you guys about is, remember I kind of mentioned that the stock market was in a downward trend, but there's something else that's in an upward trend. It's called cryptocurrency. If you guys haven't already um, learned about what those are, I highly recommend that you figure out a way to start learning about it. Okay, learn about them real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of write down what this cryptocurrency is real quick. Okay, my whiteboard. So I'm going to draw it, right? So it says cryptocurrency. So crypto. Right? So what all that means is just a bunch of tokens. Okay, and these are tokens that somebody just kind of created. Okay, so they created those tokens. All right, and the tokens, they basically solve a problem. All right, so I'll do this real quick so you can see. So the tokens solve a problem, and the problem they solve may be something as easy as building a new transportation infrastructure and looking for a way to basically solve traffic jam, right? And you have a token that actually does that, all right? The other thing too that you might want to realize with tokens is when you have a whole bunch of tokens like that heading towards the same direction, right? So you got a bunch of tokens, and what they're trying to do is solve a problem. Back that up real quick. Solve a problem. After a while, the problem can only be solved by getting closer to the solution, right? So you're going to have a solution right there. Well, the solution and the tokens that have been driven to solve that problem may actually, in the long run, lead to the problem getting that solution, right? So that's what got that arrow right there. It's a whole bunch of tokens. And these tokens that you see right here, right? The tokens, they are helping solve a problem. So that's token 1, token 2, that's token 3, token 4, token 5, token 6, token 7, and upwards. So let's say it's equal. Let's say the problem they're trying to solve is to help artists collect their royalties from the royalty companies, right? So when the artist actually collects the royalties, that's when you're going to figure out if this is working, right? So in other words, artists have dollars, dollars, and they want to collect royalties, right? And when they collect the royalties, it's going to free them up to maybe create more songs and things of that nature. Well, in a nutshell, that's kind of what this cryptocurrency things are doing, right? So they're pretty much help solve problems, right? So let's clear this up real quick. Clear all the drones, okay? So the stuff I just talked about really, close out the whiteboard, go back here. It's critical to you to understand that, okay? Where we have problems is people don't understand where there's a new solution to an old problem, or there are a series of problems that are getting ready to get solved with innovative solutions, okay? Um, you need to be able to track that. So the cryptocurrency, and I said, so nothing but a bunch of tokens that are heading towards the same direction to solve a problem. Those cryptocurrencies can actually make the difference between achieving your goals if you kind of understand what those are, and also just being in a panic mode if, let's say, 2019 becomes chaotic. What do I mean by chaotic? I mean drastic unemployment, stock market that's an all downward trend. Um, Basically, you heard about government shutdown. I don't know how that's going to be. Say there's civil unrest. Who knows? I don't know what 2019 is going to be bring. But the key to you guys is what you need to be doing is figuring a way to set concrete goals that you can accomplish, right? So I'm going to pause again. How many of you think cryptocurrencies are in something that you would like to learn more about? Just type yes in there in the chat line. Yes, right? And and uh, and and if you think your goals are not well positioned right now, but you're looking for where to get them all positioned for the new year, just type heck yes. Okay, I'll type heck yes for you guys to, because this is participatory online. All right. Well, that about sums up the intro that I was trying to get you guys to understand. Okay. Again, there'll be a link somewhere in the description right there that you can click. There's also a link to a YouTube video that you can enjoy. It's about 6 minutes. I just had some music out there that you can also enjoy. All right. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come back to our next webinar, where we're going to do about an hour worth of discussion. We could break that down into two sessions of 30 minutes. Okay. All right. So that's it. Coming up in about 11 minutes, and this is going to end about a little bit over 11 minutes. All right.